South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham is with us. Let's start with the narco-terrorists tonight and your thoughts.
Well, number one, well done, Mr. President. President Trump has decided to treat drug cartels as national security threats. Remember the caliphate, the ISIS caliphate that President Trump destroyed? We have a drug caliphate in our backyard. Venezuela is run by an indicted drug dealer, Maduro, who's not a legitimate president of Venezuela. It's a safe haven for drug cartels. So President Trump has a policy that if you're in the drug business, you're a drug cartel and you're having boats come to America, we're going to blow up the boats. I think his policy is going to go on the land. If you're a country housing drug cartels, we're going to treat you as a national security threat to our country. There is a caliphate in our backyard. Colombia, Venezuela, and Cuba are all countries that have allowed drug cartels to operate with impunity, make money off poisoning America, and these countries should be on notice. With Donald Trump, the game is changing.
Oh, okay. Now let's go to Israel. We've been watching since the peace deal was made and the hostages were released. You know, Hamas has been, lining people up in the street and just assassinating them, and they've been breaking the ceasefire. They're not keeping it. President Trump has warned them again and again and again. Abide by the agreement, or what happened today is going to happen. So now we hear from the King of Jordan, and he says as long as they are peacekeepers and they're not there to be security forces, he'd be on board with, part of the solution.
Yeah, so here's the deal. I'm glad the hostages were released. That was a great achievement. But the idea of Hamas disarming voluntarily is a fantasy. They're religious Nazis. They're like the SS. They're built to kill Jews. They're not going to change their ways until somebody makes them. The idea that some stabilizing force made up of Arabs are going to go into Gaza and fight Hamas to disarm them is also not realistic. The only force available to disarm Hamas through military force is the State of Israel. Since the ceasefire, Israel has been attacked twice by Hamas terrorists. 4 soldiers have been killed. So I predict that if things don't change pretty quickly, Israel's going to go back into Gaza and finish off Hamas. Until Hamas is finished off militarily and politically, there will be no peace in the Mideast.
Well, look, the president gave them warning after warning. Israel was on the verge of devastating and obliterating Gaza. President Trump convinced them to stop, made the peace deal, got the, the release of the hostages, and now, we're at a point where, I don't know, if they're not disarmed, there's never going to be peace, and their charter calls for the destruction of Israel.
Yeah, their behavior on the ground since the ceasefire has been to kill their opposition, shoot people in the back.
They're killing the Palestinian people.
Yeah. And have you heard one liberal say anything about that? The only time it matters when a Palestinian's killed is when Israel has to defend itself against Hamas. But the bottom line is time up for Hamas. All right. They're regaining power. They're rearming. It's time to take them out. I think Israel's the only group that can do it.
Okay, I was talking to Senator Hannity earlier about Democrats.
Yeah.
Okay, the Schumer shutdown continues. As of Saturday, as of Saturday, SNAP benefits, they were given an opportunity to fund that today. Last week, they were given an opportunity to fund the military. They said no. So 42 million Americans will now start suffering as of Saturday. Do you see any end in sight?
I think next week they're going to break because the damage being done to the country is enormous. Is now really the time to shut down the government, not pay our military, have the FBI not paid, the CIA not paid, people on food stamps, SNAP? The whole array of damage is going to break the Democrats. But I need your help and your audience's help. If you want to end this in the future, I've got a constitutional amendment I'm going to introduce that would say when Congress shuts down the government, Congress forfeits its own pay. I really do believe if we had to forfeit our pay when the government shut down, it wouldn't shut down. I've got a constitutional amendment. I need you and your audience to help me sell it to Congress.
Well, I like it. Does that mean you're not getting paid for the time it's shut down?
I'm giving my money away to a charity, but no member of Congress should ever get paid when we shut down the government. We should be reimbursed. We should forfeit our money, and I think a constitutional amendment requiring Congress to forfeit their salary would prevent future shutdowns, or at least go a long way toward it. And I'm going to introduce it, and I need your help to pass it.
Okay. I'm going to have to send you a check every month until you get back to work.
I'm good.
All right.
I'm good.
Thank you, Senator.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.